Nigeria's foreign exchange market plays a crucial role in the country's economic landscape, serving as a critical channel for international trade, investment, and financial transactions. However, the market has been grappling with various challenges, including speculations, infractions, hoarding, amongst others. In response to these challenges, the CBN recently implemented various policies aimed at stabilizing the exchange rate, including the sales of dollar operations in the market. But what really is the state of the FX market? It's a big question waiting for answer. I must tell you, I have the right person in the house to talk about this Monday afternoon, the president of the Association of Bureau de Change Operators of Nigeria. Yes, Alhaji Aminu Gwadabe. Thank you so much. It's good to see you again.
Good afternoon.
Yes, and happy Ramadan as we prepare for the victory very soon, the celebration.
Yeah, I think by tomorrow.
Yes.
We're going to have
declared tomorrow. Tuesday and Wednesday. But let's talk about the dollars that we'll use. Anyway, we are a Naira spending country. But really, what is the true state of the market? We see that one way or the other, Naira is getting strength. What is happening? Tell us practically.
In fact, it's like a tsunami. It's a moving wave. It's a repetitive price pattern analysis, faster than expected. Naira have gained over 800 Naira to $1 as we speak, under 1 month from average high of 1,915 to 1,210 as we speak in the open market structure. This is a manifestation of some of the policies you have mentioned, payment of backlog, securities in terms of bills, bonds and treasury bills that have attracted a lot of subscriptions. Okay. And also we have seen some increments in production of crude oil. So public confidence and investors' confidence, because most of the treasury bills that were issued by the central bank are oversubscribed.
Okay, yes.
Foreign investors. So that also reflects return of foreign investors' confidence,
yes.
Which is lacking. And then the most important one, all these other illegal activities, economic behavior that you have mentioned, hoarding, round tripping, because what we are seeing now, there is no even incentive for you to round trip. That is the extent of the manifestation of market reality. The open market is even cheaper than what the central bank is selling to the Bureau de Change. So tell me, where's
the opportunity to round trip?
So the measures have completely killed that behavior of round tripping. No incentive at all. And that on its own is another drive for more especially operators to at least want to attempt to divert the public allocation, to the other market. So that incentive have completely been removed. Also, the anxiety of a seller market, whereby is only people that are selling, that have the position, that are selling at whatever price discrimination they like, that has also been wiped out, because what we're seeing is a dumping scenario. Daily, people are bringing out what they have due to lack of, due to anxiety when they were rushing to buy. Now, it's not happening. People are, instead of coming to demand, is coming to sell. So that have also affected the market. Also, just today, the CBN have also lowered their rate to the Bureau de Change to 1,101 to $1 plus 1.5%. So that come to say about 1,117 to 0.5 to $1, which is lower now than the undocumented market. Now in the market, the undocumented market is doing 1,210. So you can see there is about 30 Naira gap, which will enable the BDC. It will now be an incentive for the client of the BDC, instead of them to patronize the undocumented market, they will now come to BDC because there is an incentive. When they come to the BDC, they will get it cheaper by 30, 40 naira compared to the market. And you know, don't forget there are a lot of conditionalities. It's not that you just come and you give me cash. It's not a cash transaction. The payments you are making to me, if you are buying this dollar, must come from your account. And that name in your account must also correlate with the name in your international passport, with the name in your own visa. So it's pretty tight for you to say you want
sharp practice.
Yeah, to do sharp practices. So in general, I think we've seen the achievement of the unification of exchange rate. There is convergence, you know. This is, in 15 years, the first time that we have seen whereby even the parallel market rate is cheaper than the official market rate. So we are delighted. At least prices of commodities have started also reflecting in terms of air tickets. Is coming down. Also prices like daily needs, Indomie. I buy Indomie for my daughter. Is carton of Indomie before is 14,000. Now it's about 9,000.
Wow. So we're starting to see that impact. That is something that is very important, Alhaji, because Nigerians, we believe that when prices go up, it rarely comes down. That is the fear of everyone.
Yeah. You see, there are so many factors in determining price.
True.
You know, so it's not only the
dollar,
yes,
transportation,
you know, so infrastructure, the raw materials. So that comes into play. However, Nigeria is an import-dependent country.
Yes.
Most of the inflation we have, they are imported inflation. Yeah, so that is to say that, yes, the appreciation of your local currency it's not a rocket science because it's a question of demand and supply rule. So if that content of foreign exchange is being lowered down, definitely a manufacturer should be seen to also lower his own prices. Unfortunately, what we have been seeing is like, you know, most of the manufacturing sector, they are more like dominated by foreign players. And foreign players have a way of some sharp practices in terms of complying. So I think the Consumer Protection Agency now should wake up to ensure that those manufacturers are not taking advantage, since there is also a relief for them now. So the government should look into that so that people will not be left to people that will be exploiting them.
I think that is very important, and the FCCPC will be listening to us, and I think there's a press release with regard to that. Now let's look at your margin. We see CBN saying don't sell exceeding 1.5% above the purchasing price. Right. Can you shed more light on this and how this is impacting business?
You see, the volatility in a market, I said it here before, is like a run of water, erosion. If you don't direct it, it will direct itself.
True.
Yeah. So yes, I quite agree with open market, willing buyer, willing seller, no cap rate. But don't forget, this is allocation. This is an intervention. So the CBN is trying to put a band. Yes, we will sell this money to you at 1,101, but this is the maximum you can sell. So 1.5%. Of 1,101 comes to about come to about 15 naira. They are about 15, 16 naira. They are about 1.5% margin. So plus 1,101 will give you 1,117.525. So no any BDC that buy this money at this rate should sell this money at more than 1,117.52. But it's a competitive market. Part of what we have seen is market efficiency. Let me give you an example.
Go ahead.
The money I bought last 2 weeks, I bought it at 1,301. Unexpectedly, 1,251. Unexpectedly, the rate came down even to the open market rate, the undocumented market rate came to about 1,240. And I bought it at 1,251.
So there's a shortage already.
Of course, I made a loss. So, but you see, I'm a businessman. I have to even sell lower than even my cost price, not even working on the profit margin. So the same scenario is market efficiency now we are seeing. Some of us may not even wait to make up to that 1%.
Yeah, that 1%. Yes.
I can.
Yes.
If I see 1%,
1%.
I want to.
And
I want to close.
Volume.
Yeah, I want to close.
True.
And make sure it's turnover. It's not. Yeah, margin is good because of higher cost of operations and stuff like that. But it will enhance market efficiency. It will enhance liquidity. Like I said, there is no incentive now for you to buy the money to say, let me go and take it to another market that will give me higher profit. There is no incentive. Those people that are coming because of anxiety, lack of confidence, the Naira has no value. You can't see them now. So what we are seeing now is a proper and professional practice. Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. Now, I also want us to take us through the dollar allocation thing. Sometimes they don't meet deadlines. Maybe you pay before you are issued. The prices changed again. So how can that be automated? That can be seamless.
You see, yeah, very, very important. On our part as an association,
yes,
we are coming up with automating the entire system.
Good.
Which we want to recommend to the central bank. From disbursement, it will capture right from the time you collected that money. It will automate it. Your utilization will follow each and every dime you collected. How do you sell it? Online, real time. Also, it will enable you to prepare reports because this is part of the obligation. It's not only you go and collect money and sell. The major work, your obligations,
yes,
you have to at least comply with anti-money laundering and terrorism financing, anti-terrorism financing measures. You have to put them, you have to do record keeping, you have to know your customer. So also the final leg is to make all this automation. We do the KYC at the back end. To verify your BVN, it will verify even your passport. We are trying to integrate also tickets so that we can see the genuineness of that passport. So very soon, we unveil that, and then it will enable you to render your returns. Because what we are seeing now is supposed to be a spot transaction, not a forward transaction. Also with the offer and acceptance rule. So it's not funny. You pay your money, like for a spot transaction. Max spot transaction is 48 hours. So within 48 hours, you are expected. By the time you make payout your own Naira, you should be able to receive that dollar. But we are aware also a lot of changes have been taking place in the central bank. New people are the one managing this thing. So there is that caution.
Yeah, everyone is taking it's our time.
Yeah, so I know over time, those will also not be seen again.
So moving forward, what sort of relationship are we expecting between the CBN and APCON, of course, the Bureau de Change operators? And do you see us sustaining this gain moving forward if we continue at this pace?
Let me use this medium to announce one of our greatest plans to Nigeria. And that greatest plan is for anybody that is trading in foreign exchange to come under the Association of Bureau de Change.
Wow.
That is our objective. We are working on that.
Good.
We are talking to all stakeholders. The central bank have, out of their own magnanimity, the governments have reconsidered us and have recalled us. So as good citizens of this country, we are working 24/7 to see that we have a united market whereby we can ensure discipline, we can ensure monitoring, we can ensure transaction, so that we purge our system. We have a lot of stigmatization. So the discussion now we're having is not I'm licensed or I'm unlicensed. Financial Action Task Force did recommend that those that are not even licensed should be given simple registration. And that's why AFCON, as a self-regulatory organization, we want to ensure that we assist or we become useful to the Central Bank of Nigeria, to the government, and to Nigerians, so that that market can be purged, can be clean, that industry can be clean, you will be free, you have comfort, you have confidence when you approach a bureau de change. We're tired of saying today, black market operator, tomorrow less. No, we are working on how to harmonize the market. This is the carrot we are giving Nigerians, and very soon we are going to unveil it. A lot of meetings have been going on to come together and ensure that we have a very, very formidable subsector industry. That is the bureau de change retail end of the market.
It has been a challenging time, of course, for members and everyone. What more do you want to tell them as we wrap up this conversation?
Finally, is to embrace the reform of the central bank.
Good.
It comes with the credible opportunity for consolidation and ownership. So by next week, we are going to have zonal meetings where we call all the members to at least make sure we understand what are the new reforms, and we position ourselves so that as soon as the final draft is out, we are already on top of the plane, so that there won't be any anything missing.
Honestly.
So that's what we are doing. We are calling on our members to please comply with the recent regulation of the central bank, and not anybody, because of interest or capitalism.
Yes.
You collect the money you want to hold. It's a moving train. No?
It is.
By tomorrow, the rate will even be lower by far. Today, we wake up at 1,230. They are about $1. This afternoon, by the time the CBN released this circular, Naira have gained additional 5 Naira strength. And I don't know, it can
for the end of the day.
Naira. So that is the scenario. Appreciation, appreciation, appreciation. So avoid holding, avoid speculation, and keep to the rules.
You've heard it from the right person there. I've been speaking to Alhaji Aminu Gwadabe. He is the president of the Association of Bureau de change Operators of Nigeria, giving us a breakdown there of what's been happening in that market and what we should also expect. That is a good one in the kitty. Thank you so much and have a productive week.
My pleasure. And you too.
All right.
All right. Happy Salah in advance.
I wish you the same.